Health drink. How is our health doing? Probably should go ahead and do a drink there just to top off. Okay, that's another duo gate. Duck under. Anything in this room? Nope. Alright. Alright, Elle.
This thing's not moving. Alex, there's another gate here I can open. Go back the way we came in. I'll let you through.
Go back the way we came in. Of course. Yeah, look how bad that roll is, dude. Can't seem to get this dodge down. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like roll next to it and then yeah, the controls for this game suck, dude. Jesus Christ. Like, I can't get anywhere near the side of this guy easily. Okay. I should definitely use the knife on those guys, because the pipe is just too slow, but... I'm talking about this way, right? There's nothing here. But yeah, these controls are not user-friendly. See, like, look at this. It's like, I can... And they even have, like, side attacks, which stop you from doing the one thing that, like, actually harms them. Like, I literally cannot fight this guy. Like, this is so awful, dude. Because the thing is with games with dodge rolls, the way that dodge rolls are supposed to work are, is you have what's called invincibility frames, right? So you have frames where you can't take damage because you're in the roll animation. I can't, like, I can legitimately not get around this guy if I'm in the fighting thing. See, like that. It's like, I should have invincibility frames when I roll, not, but I'm not getting any, right? And that's the main problem with this game's combat, is just that it's trying to act like it's a better combat than it is, and it's not. It is not this combat. Because again, what's supposed to happen is whenever you're in, like, this animation, or at least the start or end of that animation, you're supposed to have invincibility frames, which means you can't take damage, so the attack would, like, pass through you. But because you get hit throughout that entire roll, there's like zero reason to try to roll, because they just pivot and they can still hit you. So, like, our best bet is actually just not to fight, which in a game that's so focused on combat is kind of sad to see, you know? But But yeah, the turning's awful, the swings are awful, the dodging does not work. So... Like I said, it's basically in our best effort, or our best interest to just not engage with the combat.
Alright, just like last time. I'll hold it open, you come through.
Ow. Also, there is no easy mode for this one. At least not by default. Which is another problem. Right. Cool, can't carry anymore. Oh. See, and what's crazy too is this enemy can block bullets, which is stupid. Right? Like, there's no reason why this enemy should be able to block bullets. Like... Supposed to go this way? How do we... Ah, here we go. What did that do? Oh, open this gate. Okay. Come on, do the thing, please. Another save here. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. And where are we at? We can go left, forward, and main brain. I'm guessing... How did a car get down here? No comment on why there's a car in the sewers? Okay. The old high sequel Joshua. Yeah. Unfortunately, this game of hide and seek is littered with wonky controls and terrible combat, so, and terrible hitboxes. There we go. How's it going so far? We beat the first boss. We're traveling through the sewers now, so.
Alex, there's just no way to open the gate from this. I'll head down and find a way out.
Okay. This totally looks like we're gonna fight something, doesn't it? Yep, those guys suck. Can you go this way? I don't think so, no. But yeah, these guys are the worst. I wonder if we can do this. We can, okay. But, of course. I do not mind having to cheese these guys, because I really don't like them. You gonna come back down here, hombre? Guess not. Well, you're gonna come down here whether you like it or not. 10 out of 10 game. Anyways. By the way, I think the intention is you're supposed to fight all these needlers in this room. I refuse to do that. As we've seen, the combat, although it's trying to take steps ahead to make the combat more, you know, have more to it, it is done so at the cost of not having good combat. Oh, of course it's a Siam. These guys stun lock you, which is always fun. I wonder if I can use the same trick here. Can the Siam figure out how to get around the car? Nope. There we go. I will do what is necessary to complete the game. Anybody else? Sounded like he came through a wall. Oh, it's open now. There we go. And I believe that should be most of the sewer. What are we taking? Nora Holloway, sitting on the town hall steps. Nora is Elle's sister, and Elle is a part of one of the founding families. What happened here? Where's Elle? Oh god, that's Elle's radio. There's so much blood everywhere. Could she have survived this? I have to find her. Now I can pick up her radio so you can give it back to her? No? Okay. But basically, I think each of the characters we meet, with the exception of Wheeler, I believe, has some tie to the founding families, which plays into a part of the story later on. If you haven't got the trick, Shepherd's Glen and Silent Hill, I think, are supposed to be the same place. It's just it got renamed. Where do we go from here? I'm trying to remember. Is it the prison? Let's go ahead and do a health room. But, yeah, so far this one's not my favorite. I do love some of the creature designs in this game, but I think, if I remember correctly, I think this game came out after the movies. Because it came out in 2008. Yeah, so the first movie came out in 2006, and the second one came out in 2012, which would have been after that. But there's some things that I think that this game did to cash in on some of the movie stuff that I think kind of pulls it down outside of the kind of really wonky combat.
But we got separated. I'm looking for her now. Where are you?
I'm just now leaving the station to find Fitch. Look, we need to stick together. Meet me at his office. Maybe he knows where Elle is.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
I do like this.
I hope Elle's okay.
I do like the story. Excuse me. Do you notice where we popped out at? I do like the story that's told in this game. There's a lot of interesting little subtext and stuff. But for me, just the... gotta find a way inside. The combat, the controls, and just kind of the game overall is not very impressive in my opinion. Like I think I feel about Homecoming what people feel about like Silent Hill 3, where a lot of people see Silent Hill 3 as just like it's like a basic Silent Hill experience, and I feel like that's what Homecoming is for me personally. Is it just it doesn't do a lot interesting. Like I said, I do like the boss designs and the character designs, but like the creatures, like the dogs, are reused. The nurses are.
Hey. Excuse me. Sir.
The nurses get reused, and the nurses look a lot like the movie version of the nurses.
Dr. Fitch.
What do you want?
Are you alright? Whose blood is that? What have you done?
Stay away from me.
Okay. Like, again, I think the story that we engage with is interesting. I just wish, like, this combat, either add an easy mode, which might unlock if you die enough times, because some games do that, so that way the combat is not as bad to engage with, because, like, they literally have, okay, so they've got, like, these guys, right? They do a lot of damage, and then they do this, which the combat is built around you fighting 1 versus 1. So constantly throwing you into fights with 2 monsters seems like they're like, we know how to make this game hard. Just put them in situations that don't benefit them, right? Because 2 dogs, 2 schisms, basically 2 anything will mess you up. And then you have like the needlers that block everything. They block bullets, they block slashes, pipes, axes. Like if it was one of those they couldn't block like the fire axe, and you just had to find like openings to actually get the swings in, like that would make more sense. But they block literally everything. And it's just like, cool, so now I don't get to engage with your combat system, or I have to engage in the clunky parts, which is this dodge roll, which doesn't have invincibility frames. So every time I do this dodge roll, I basically take damage anyways, right? It's just, they really had some, like, interesting concepts, but then it just doesn't come... Warning poster about STDs. But they didn't really do it in such a way that made it fun. And I've talked about on more than one occasion. A lot of times, people will put aside the like fun factor of a game, just making a game fun to play for to sell you a specific experience, right? Southeastern University, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Medicine, by virtue of authority vested in them by the Congress of the United States Board of Trustees of the Southeastern University, is conferred that Martin Fitch, medicinae doctor, together with the honors and rights and privilege thereto pertaining, in recognition of all requirements of this degree. Okay, he's a doctor. But it's just one of those that's like, if you want to have a solid combat, focus on the combat. If you want to have a solid narrative, focus on the narrative. But outside of that, your game should just be fun to play, right? The graphics, the graphics race, I think, around this era really brought a lot of games down. Scarlet Fitch in her room with all her dolls. Yeah, we'll be meeting Scarlet later. One of my favorite bosses in the series, actually. And again, I think this was just a simple case of they had a specific vision about like a difficult, like actual survival kind of thing. Little Girl's Dresser, why did Dr. Fish put all this stuff in here? The case is locked. Okay, so we need a key. But like this is another perfect example. Like, I turn my flashlight off and stand here, right? Guess what? They still come after me. You've been obtained. Nice. Alright. Like, look at this. Look at this just absolutely dumpster fire of a scene. It's just... Examine. I'll go ahead and examine this. Okay, got another serum. I don't remember what the serums do, if I'm honest. Other than, like, full heal you or, like, over heal you or something. Small keys, there we go. So disappointing that you missed her up. Okay, can't read that right now. Can I close this? Okay, I think it just closes on its own. Let's just do this. This should trigger an event. Thank you for blocking our camera.
Creepy.
Is that what it is? Time to get another headache. But, see, this is two enemies that they mentioned that attacking their from behind is the best way to fight them. The problem is you can't, getting around them is very, very difficult. Yeah, the nurse slid because of collision. So it's just like, yes, we will show you this one mechanic that's supposed to help you. But you can't activate that mechanic when you need to. Scarlet's doll, where did it... Alright. Yeah. Like, if I could just talk about the story of this game, I think I would be fine with this game. But everything else about this game is kind of bleh. Well, the story and the creature design. Outside of the ones that they obviously copied. Hey, look who it is.
Josh, stop!
Alright, Josh went this way. Well, I don't know where the heck we are, but it doesn't look friendly. But, like, the creature design and the story being told, I think were worth telling. I just don't think the combat was worth doing this way. Because it's like, we're playing a character who is combat trained. So if anybody would be able to handle this kind of combat, it would be fine. But they have this dodge system, right? And this doesn't work right. Because it's directional, right? But when they have a swipe that goes like this, it doesn't matter what direction you dodge, you're still gonna get hit by it, right? Like, it's just, I don't know. I just wish there was an easy mode so that way I could, like, not have to fight needlers or they wouldn't block all the time. And there's just some things to alleviate that, because that's why I play a lot of these on easy. It's not because, like, I don't think I can manage on hard, it's because I just think it would drag the gameplay down so much that it makes it less enjoyable of an experience, which makes it less likely to have, like, a good conversation, because I would spend so much time just complaining on how abysmal it feels. You know. And again, this is a game from 2008, I believe. So, what are we waiting on? Oh, we're waiting on like a minecart or something. I guess we are. Exit. Oh, that's not an exit. I've been lied to. I guess it is an exit, just permanent. Guess we gotta jump across there, yeah. But, it's like, this story does talk about, like, survivor's guilt and stuff. I'm not gonna spoil anything, because I do want people to get... People that have not seen this, I do want them to kind of get the... Like, the gist of it. What does it say? Information about patients is strictly confidential and should not be discussed in public places. Okay, we can drop down there. There's, like, survivor's guilds and, like, expectations and... Behind me. Oh, yeah, these guys... Those guys actually aren't too bad if you use the gun, but another thing about this game that's a really bad decision is... I'm not sure if this appears in any other game, but... in this game, you can't pick up all the ammo. You can only pick up a certain amount of ammo. So if I go to this, see where it says 6 and 9? You can only have 9 and 18, which is equivalent to 3 clips. That's it. That's all you can carry of pistol ammo, which is stupid. Like sure, it's like, okay, well, he only has so much, like, pocket space, right? Whatever. But, like, you've never done that in a Silent Hill before. I know that each of these Silent Hills were done by different teams, but that doesn't mean they can't look at the older Silent Hills and see how they were done. Because, like, there's no incentive to limit the ammo, because if people want to hoard ammo, let them hoard ammo. If they want to use up all their ammo as soon as they get it, let them do that. But that should be a player choice, not a forced choice by the game. What the heck? Drop down? Oh, interesting. Okay. But yeah, I just think they made a lot of kind of bad decisions with this one. Okay, we can go down there. I'm guessing this is a dead end. Nope. Well, yes, it's a dead end, but... Health drink. What's with all the dolls? I wonder. It's almost like you picked up a picture with Scarlet and all her dolls. Avoid health risks. Wear gloves. Hi, Josh. Child's drawing. Okay. So I'll show you what you're supposed to do with these guys. When their chest opens up, you're supposed to fire on them. Like that. Okay. But sometimes it doesn't work. So, but that's what you're supposed to do with those guys. I'm not going to fight that guy if I can help it. Again, it's just better not to fight in this game if we can help it. Conserve resources, and the combat just is going to cost us more. Plus, there's multiple bosses in this game, and we need as much resources for those bosses as we can, because some of the bosses are very tanky. They also do a lot of damage.